Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our weekly vlog. So it's kind of a fun thing where I update you guys on what's going on with my journey to Japan. It'll get a lot more exciting once I'm outside and actually walk around Tokyo, right? But for now, since I'm so stuck in Arizona, we're doing them from the old desk. I also want to talk about R32 updates, FD updates, as well as what the heck I'm doing with all my cars. And a lot of you keep asking about a future project, so I want to address that as well as some questions that have been unaddressed. Let's get started. First things first, I know a lot of you guys are eager about this. The R32, as I mentioned in the last video, it did ship. Still projected for April 15th, either at like 8 p.m. or the 16th at like 5 in the morning. I mean, I'm not even there yet, but more on that later on in this video. First round is April 22nd, starts April 22nd. So it is so tight. And they have to unload the containers, they bring it to a warehouse, then they unload, like they bring everything out, it goes through customs. The plan right now is me and Russell from Buy Now Japan, as long as I'm there, we will drive there, help it go through customs, and then take it back to Saitama, go and get it tuned. Phil from EMS Dyno is gonna remote tune it. We got a hub dyno set up, so that'll be really good. So praying that it gets to the 15th or 16th, and then, you know, flies through customs. Then we can get it tuned. I mean, we need like a day for tuning, probably a day of like setup, and then I'd like to get a practice day in it, and apparently the track, Suzuka, is open the day before competition. So fingers crossed. Right now, like I said in the last video, my goal, it'll be a win if I'm just standing there wearing my driver's suit. Obviously I want to be drifting, that is the goal, but I mean, you guys, this is a freaking mission. And if you look around, like other drivers are pulling out a series like left and right. I'm doing my absolute best to make this happen. So if I'm there, that's a win, but I'm trying everything in my power, and so is Buy Now Japan, to get the car there and have me driving it. So that's the update right now on the R32. I want to set something up real quick though. Some of you might wonder, like, why don't I rent a car? I don't want to talk too much publicly about this because it just did not go well at all. Last time I rented a car was an absolutely terrible experience, and I said I would never do it again. Considering all that, I still did want to see what was out there, and honestly, there's like nothing. We're still looking. The rules were updated in Formula Drift for this year, and so a lot of cars that were legal last year haven't been brought up to tech standards this year, and then the other ones are getting driven or they're shipped out somewhere. So I don't really want to rent a car anyways, but I did look and there really seems to be nothing available. But you know what's always available? The merch on HaugenRacing.com. I always have something out there for you guys, and we just shipped a bunch of new merch. I got the new pilot shirt on right now. Look at this thing. I mean, come on. So yeah, go check out the merch. All right, let's talk about the other cars. S13 and 350Z. They were dropped off last week, and so they're getting processed right now, due to ship out on a roll-on, roll-off boat April 24th. So I think that puts them in like the end of May, maybe the first week of June. So a lot of you guys have been asking, like, am I gonna go to, you know, the famous car shows that you see a lot of other YouTubers go to? I don't want to do those until like I'm bringing my own car, because I want to do my own twist on all this type of content, and really I don't want to do the same thing that's already been done. And then the S13, I mean, that's the perfect missile and practice car. You can't drive the R32 like every day, you know? So stoked to have that out there. Fingers crossed they get on that boat. Apparently this is a lot smoother process than container shipping, because container shipping, yeah, it was like 3.5 months longer than I expected, basically. So we'll see. So what's left? R34, Lambo, Tacoma, and the R34 sedan. So the R34 and the Lambo, I'm really focused on getting myself out there right now, getting the R32 landed, getting the S13 and 350Z. It's literally like I'm shipping 5 cars. You guys gotta understand, this is nuts. But next up on the list, once the S13 and 350Z have left the United States, we're gonna get to work on the Lambo. The Lambo needs a new clutch. And then the R34, if you know, you know. It's a pain in the butt, okay? So I'm working on that, but that is kind of last on the list. And that, I mean, if it does get stuck here, I'll figure that out. But that's kind of where I'm at with those cars. And then the Tacoma, I need to sell. R34 sedan, I need to sell, because those are just unfinished projects, and I don't really want to do any car builds for a little while. So yeah. All right, I'll stop messing around. I'll stop teasing you guys. I got my visa. All right, so I talked about this in the last one. There was miscommunications between the embassy and the ministry over in Japan, and then the rules in the US. But I was told, hey, you have to follow the rules in the US as a US citizen. And so I ended up getting my visa last Friday, and I'm flying out Thursday the 14th. So today, yeah, at the time of posting this, I am hopefully, you know, like boarding the flight. So fingers crossed, send that good energy. But yeah, you know, it's really cool though. I don't have to quarantine, which is awesome. So I can get to work right away. Hopefully the car's landed there, the R32, like I was saying earlier. And we can get to work on getting that thing prepped and ready. I'm just praying they let me on this time and I get through immigration on the other side. And so hopefully one of the next videos next week is in Japan. Fingers crossed. So a lot of you guys and girls have been asking me like, when's the next project car? What am I doing next? Well, car builds have not done all that well on our channel, and that's kind of why I stopped doing them. But I kind of need a daily driver over there. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably saw me saying something like, should I build this little K car? It sounds like I'm gonna need a K car of some sorts. Obviously I could just get something stock, but I'm like, you know what? This might be a fun, you know, kind of budget and quick build that we can do. Something really unique. Like, we don't see K cars, we see K trucks every once in a while here in the US, but the other cars, they're not even legal yet, you know what I mean? Pretty sure I'm gonna do it, but I wanna make it like a collab opportunity with either the boys at Liberty Walk or K-Mita at Rocket Bunny, because those are both personal good friends of mine. And so I'm between two vehicles, either a Rocket Bunny Suzuki Carry or a Liberty Walk Daihatsu Copen GTR. Keep it economical, cheap on gas, because gas is expensive there too right now. As I'm saying this is what the intention of the Z was, and now it has a 1JZ in it, no air conditioning. So I wanna know what you guys think. Comment below, because I want you guys to be a part of this build. And I want this to be, you know, the first like actually successful build series on the channel. So let me know. All right, question time. All right, so Jake Haberly asked, will you move the Haugen Racing store to Japan as well? For now, my dad actually stepped up, and the merch, I really didn't want to have any stall in shipping. And so he was like, hey, if you train me, I'll ship them for a couple weeks until you kind of get established in your apartment, and then we'll go from there. So I spent like a couple days training him, and he's actually been shipping the stuff out for the last week. So, and then eventually the plan is to move, kind of maybe as new products come out, start having them in Japan, and then eventually move the whole store over, but time will tell. From 7Noob on YouTube, I can't wait to see you in Japan, but is a rotary build on the list? Absolutely, I want a rotary car so badly. That's probably gonna move higher on the list as I'm out in Japan. So I don't know, but again, I wanna hit 500,000 subs this year and then get a shop and get some help around the shop again, and then we can tackle a build. Eventually I'm gonna do a rotary car, absolutely. I freaking love rotaries. To me, it's like I have the JZ, I got the LS, V12, RB, a rotary would be really good to kind of complete that for me. All right, Travis Higgs on YouTube asks, I know you said you're not gonna build anything this year. Well, I did say that, and then I you know. But he said, would you snag an A86 if you find one? That's another car I really, really want in the stable eventually is an A86. I'd love to have a beam swap one and just be screaming, just have a nice like little drift missile, but not anytime soon. That's probably lower on the list in the list of builds. All right, Jorgo56 asks, what will happen to your sim racing rig? It's shipping out, bro. It's been in the shipper's hands for like, I guess 2 weeks now. They've been working on packing it up, and it's just like everything. It's such a slow process right now. When I get my apartment set up and when that thing arrives, I'm gonna get it back in there, get back to sim drifting. I feel like a drug addict right now because I haven't been drifting at all. Absolutely gonna start back up with sim drifting videos and shredding every day. So yeah, it's coming with me. All right, Little Ninja asks, do you know any Japanese? Hi. Red Demon asks, are the videos still going to be in English? Guys, I am nowhere near fluent in Japanese. Absolutely, they're still gonna be in English. If I go like full on Japanese with the channel, I'll probably create a separate one for that. And I have no idea if Aaron could edit that. He's gonna have to learn Japanese too. All right, boys and girls, that's it for this week's vlog. I already said this once, but we're gonna say it again. This is the last desk vlog, all right? Next time, the vlog is gonna be in Japan. Hopefully the next video you watch, you see me boarding a flight and on a flight and then out of the airport and with Russell from Buying Out Japan. Fingers crossed. All right, I love all of you. For real, thank you so much for the support. This is just such a crazy journey, and I'm already having so much fun. Even though I'm just completely overwhelmed and stressed, I'm already having fun, and I hope all of you are enjoying the content. If you are and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, please. Turn on notifications as well. We upload 5 times a week. Anyways, I love all of you, and we'll see you in Japan. Peace.